Everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Rise of the Tomb Raider Blood Ties, specifically, where we are continuing to explore Croft Manor and hopefully find a way for Lara to keep the estate.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
Sincerely. Wow.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, I won't be borrowing your sword this time.
Except when it turns out that we need one. Good to know that there is one available.
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
Yeah, pretty necessary. Well, quite necessary. This looks pretty terrible, actually. A proper nightmare to renovate. Oh boy.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Yeah, and you really need to label them all. Okay, so this is still on the same level. I guess all the doors are boarded up, yeah. Okay.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
Flashlight. Okay. Might be useful. New gear. Flashlight. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Ah. Well, who knows? Maybe we need that to explore that servant's passage in the first place. This would be the main door? I guess so, yeah.
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long, I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Yeah, it's definitely worth fighting.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Okay, that was unexpected. Just a little bit creepy. Oh.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help.
Kinda did.
I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
Thanks, Uncle. Much appreciated.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Okay. I see. So the previous one was obviously an Egyptian Ankh, and this is a Ouroboros snake. Although, it's actually two snakes eating each other's tails, and not just one eating its own tail. So I'm not sure if that's the same thing, really. Or if both are valid, historically accurate depictions of the same concept. Okay. Right, and then there's the obvious journals. Is it another one of Mom's journals?
The offer
Yes.
came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and, oh, God, I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby, but it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
Apparently that's all I'm going to comment on that.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
So has she actually never been in there? Oh, of course it's locked.
Locked. Need a key to open this.
Master key. Maybe the master key is... Oh, you know what? Maybe the master key is in the safe. That would make a lot more sense than for there to be some kind of, I don't know, testament of her mother's or something. That's also locked, huh? Missing gear. It's master key. Gotcha. Can't really see a whole lot going on outside. In fact, we can see almost nothing.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here? Someone has a sense of humor.
Stop smoking, love art. Okay. I mean, did he gift that to her, or did he actually have that engraved in it after the fact? Nope. There is something, and we actually found a glitch here.
Figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and
Phoenix,
being born anew.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't I didn't see the first, literally the first 3 words apparently. I guess because I was still talking at the time. Okay. I see. I wonder how many more mortality related myths. Yeah, thanks for actually dropping down to the floor. I was a little bit worried there for a second. Yeah, I wonder how many more different immortality related myths we'll find. Can I think of anything? I suppose pretty much every single mythology in the world has some sort of immortality element to it. Well, anyway, that's apparently the extent of what we can explore from here. Right, West Wing. I can only assume that that is our ultimate goal. Wait, what is... Oh, that's the path to the library, right. Or, wait. Is it? Yeah, it says library there, but it only leads to some... According to the map, it only leads to a corridor that might lead to the library. But what's up with this room? Where it looks like there's a connection right here, but there obviously is not. Well, nowhere else to go than through here. And this is dark. There we go. Obviously we could not possibly have explored this without a lamp.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Oh, okay.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
I mean, honestly, it seems like, apart from the emotional value, it wouldn't really be worth much. In fact, it would cost you an incredible amount of money to restore this all.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
Okay, so I did not misunderstand that. A trader in Egypt sold him an unusual Tibetan scroll. Okay.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
I mean, why wait? Master key, right. Wait, where would that lead? That is the library, okay. I don't know, maybe the map is... Obviously the map is trying to depict a number of different levels all on top of each other, so it might be a little bit confusing. Or rather, it's not too surprising that it is. Hello, Red, or whatever you were. Yep, just giant rats. And some concerning sounds.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Well, good thing all his plotting hasn't managed to stop any of them. Okay.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Really? Was it this creepy back then? Huh? What was that? Is there supposed to be some actual jump scare? Because I wasn't looking. That opens that. Did it block off anything else? Doesn't look like it. More from him, huh?
My lord,
Wait, no.
I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Poor Winston.
Poor Winston.
I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
Alright. So this is the wine cellar from the map, of
King
course.
to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
And? Did you ever?
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Maybe. Nothing else here? Oh, guess not. Oh, there we go.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good Lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. Two roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them. But I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
Of course it will be.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
What was that about? Why is that bottle standing there? Mysterious. Okay, we have to move that from the other side. Hey rats. How are you doing? Wait, didn't I see something? I thought I saw something cool. Oh, wait, that was just... There are two of these. Ooh, wow, what a puzzle. Let go. There we go. Wow. Do we? No, we still don't have a map for this one. I guess we do have our hand-drawn map for rough orientation, but I mean, it's really not that hard so far.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
That's a tiny bottle, though. Isn't it? Oh, she took it.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there, see the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The keepers of knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
There is the statue. Oh wait, that doesn't look very Egyptian at all. In fact, it doesn't look like much more than just a couple of old planks, but okay. I guess this is a little bit of a labyrinth, but ultimately you don't have to follow the path specified on the map, I think. In fact, you shouldn't. Oh, it's an infinity symbol. Or an 8. Yeah. If you want to find everything, of course you have to deviate from the path, so there's that.
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have
Oh.
a tomb without a mummy.
I see. Is that the sarcophagus on the map? Is it this corner? I guess it could be, yeah. That's a trap?
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Wire trap?
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
Wire trap? I'm not entirely sure what that was supposed to do. But that's fine. Nothing here. Okay, nope. Just an old wheelbarrow. Wait, came around that way. Just want to make absolutely sure I don't have to backtrack. No, okay. Seems like I'm good. There was that ANUBIS bust or whatever. Over here.
Water damage from the main hall above.
Wait. How do you get that? How do I get that? That's not on the map. I'm pretty certain there wasn't a way. Oh. Okay. This does loop around, so we might be good. Would that... Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's around here. Okay.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
That's really cool looking. I would like one of those. second part of the map.
Plans for adding
No.
electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights.
1 and 3.
There's a missing page.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
Well, did he? I mean, obviously. Could push that all the way up, you know. Open, I mean.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully
Camera?
it has the combination
go.
to the safe.
That was awkward. The camera was stuck in the sideways position there for a second. Okay, we are in the library. Alright.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
Interesting. Wait. Is that supposed to be a hint to do something more with that map that we found? We can look at things again. Or is it just... Oh, wait. Invisible ink. Oh wait, it's yeah, it's here.
This is the map I made for my first expedition
Right.
with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants'
But what is
passages.
what is the invisible ink part? This must be the same map they're talking about, right? Huh. Who knows?
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
Not that she would have cared much about that back then. Okay, lots of things to find here, of course. Oh.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
Barely audible, though. Okay, I guess I'll leave that on. Not sure if that's supposed to contain some kind of hint. Oh.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
Part of a puzzle or just some more lore? Okay. Wait, we'll have to find a way back out of here though. Although, where would this lead? Judging by the map? Oh. Was there a door in that room? Maybe? But I wasn't expecting to find the master key in here, so... Well, we'll see. Who knows how that goes. Wait, what? Oh, we can move this. Can you not climb there? I guess not, because that is blocked. Grab it from this side. There we go.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Huh. Okay. Thought this looked movable. Now we can... Okay. That's actually kind of clever. I mean, it's still not much of a puzzle, but it's something. Just fall. Oh, or not, I guess. Wait. I'm done. Ah, okay, that's what's on the map, I see. And will we be able to open this door from the other side? So we can... So we have a shortcut? Nope. Still needs the master key, I guess.
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
Good to know. That info would have been helpful before, although I guess we still had to make our way here.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Uh-huh. Okay, so this is the one that's in invisible ink.
I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink.
Yeah, I know
it
that.
can only be seen with the heat of a fire.
The heat of a fire. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Huh. Lara's expedition treasure. Oh, of course. Wait. The expedition... Her expedition treasure? Wouldn't that be the master key? If that's what the map leads to? Huh? Favorite painting by Amelia? Well, we haven't found that. And we don't know the day of the wedding yet.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here.
Yeah, obviously. I'm not done looking around yet. Oh, there's something else in this very location. Okay, thanks for that hint, actually.
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Well, could be if his name happened to begin with a B. I mean, it's a lighter. If it still works, we could use that to make the ink appear. Ah, new gear acquired. Or we could use that to light a fire.
Should be able to light the fireplace now.
Yeah, thanks. Not like I had really started wondering about that.
This should help me read the map. I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
I see. Assuming that's here? Wait, or is it?
Marks the spot,
Yes,
as they
of course
say.
it is. So it's right here. Ah. Move the whole thing. Well, that's pretty elaborate.
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing.
Right. Yeah, that actually opens up quite a bit. Also allows us to conveniently get out of here again, which, you know, is much appreciated.
All right. This should open most rooms in the manor, including the forbidden West Wing.
Ooh. Mysterious. Oh, hey there.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
I mean, do we know something about this elixir of life?
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
Well, yes, it has been mentioned before, but all this time I thought that maybe all of the documents referring to the expedition or his idea that he was so persistently pursuing, I guess, refer to, you know, him finding the first clues to the same story that Lara is trying to solve right now. But that seems to be something else entirely.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Jaffa cakes what? Next to William Blake. Okay. Don't assume those are still there. I hope not.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Okay. Obviously these must allow me to actually find the combination to the safe.
Let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
Dang it.
Those were good times. The best times.
Okay, we have the key to the hieroglyphs now. That's useful. Is there anything else left to do here? Obviously, there is the box and the door leading out upstairs. There's also this door.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
You think so? Wait, in the library? Oh. But where's this actually? Huh.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts. More than anything in this world, storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
That's nice. She says up there, though, sure, I wasn't able to read it at the time, but why not? Would she have been too young then? Okay. And this leads... Oh, okay, I guess I might not have seen this door, or maybe I saw it and forgot. So this does lead back here. That makes sense. Of course, if the game tells me that there are more clues in the library. Yeah, okay, I guess I should have known that there were supposed to be 2 clues total. Where could it be, though? Oh, there's a ladder to climb. I guess that might help. If I could climb? Oh, there we go. There it is, hopefully. We'll see.
This picture was taken in the library.
Okay.
1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
Additions to the main hall in progress. So this shows something that... Wait. This would show an earlier stage? Oh, okay. It shows some kind of compartment in the table on the back side of it. Can we even reach that? Should be able to. Oh, wait. It's a different table. So that's not the clue. Well, I mean, there's the box. Maybe that's the obvious thing to find. Maybe that picture wasn't necessarily meant as a... Oh. As a clue, but just as another bit of lore. Although it does seem a little bit mysterious.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday
that's the
treasure
treasure.
hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
I mean, technically I don't have to worry about that yet, but that would be the first digit of the... or 2 digits perhaps of the save combination. So it's the 2 birds. Wait, that would have been a relic, though. Egyptian crown, worksheet, there we go.
Remember this now. Each district in ancient
So 5.
Egypt had
Yes.
a symbol.
Let's see, so the first number is 5. Then we're looking for the
Okay.
painting
Dad's
next.
clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
I mean, if her atelier is there, we should be able to find the painting, most likely. And I guess since... Oh, well, thanks for making an obvious game. Maybe a little bit too obvious. I guess we'll also find some kind of document telling us about the anniversary. Oh, boy.
Worse than I thought.
Yep, sure enough. This is not great.
This is strangely beautiful.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if nothing else, this whole little story-focused DLC really highlights the graphical quality of this game. I like it a lot. I mean, this manor exploration, this This could very easily imagine a whole game, a whole adventure in this engine. In fact, I mean, that's what we're playing right now.
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're
And
starting to see things.
as we know, it could even be a Resident Evil style game, complete with combat, as the engine very much supports that, of course.
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
Right, but we do have the key for it.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have...
They won't be bothering anyone ever again.
I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
I'm not so sure if bringing another woman would really help her if she's being lonely for having grown up without a mother. Well, maybe being lonely wasn't the biggest problem. I don't know, should I? I guess I might as well go in here first.
Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
Okay.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
How nice. Although it seems irrelevant to our current problem.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
I mean, we don't know that she died, though. Also, I think this is the first time we actually see a clear picture of her. Or maybe any picture at all. Huh, that's interesting.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Well, we all were, at some point.
Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
Is it necessarily one of these, though? I mean, that seems to be her father, I think. Looks a bit like him. Yeah, not sure about that one. Oh, there's another one. It's kind of nice looking. Those 3 golden triangles seem kind of meaningful. I don't know.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Well,
Blocks of
red.
Dad's favourite painting.
Where have I seen those
something
before?
about that painting will help me figure out the combination.
Something about that painting. I mean, it's... Oh, it's 4 blocks. Is that it? Really? So 7, 4? I guess. Wait, so I mean, this one has 3 golden triangles. Or yellow triangles or whatever. That one on the wall there? Can't even really tell what that's supposed to be. But it doesn't have any obvious geometrical shapes, nor does this. Okay. Gonna assume that it's 4 for now.
Darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
Or not disappeared, you know. Guess that's all the clues here. Unless I missed something. Or, well, we obviously found all the clues, but... Oh, wow. Almost missed another letter. The fact that they don't glow is, you know, makes it easy for me to miss them.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today.
That looks pretty fancy. Oh, there it is.
It says here, Lara Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
Well, I don't know. Either it happened or she disappeared before she could do it.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favourite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
Aw. No comment. Well, fine. Well, who knows? It has been hinted at more than once that Marla is not actually dead.
So much of Mum's work.
So we'll see. Maybe we'll eventually solve that mystery, or who knows? Maybe that is part of the next game, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I know literally nothing about that, so it could very well be the search for her mother. Actually, I kind of hope it is, but we'll see.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man. But I am
utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
Well, she did. Although, I don't know. He was aware that he was being, you know, kind of destroyed by his grief, and yet he chose to seal this off. I mean, that does not strike me as the best way to, I don't know, to cope with this kind of tragic loss. But what do I know? Well.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
Good for you. If only things had turned out more, I don't know, more happy. More happily.
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
Oh, fancy. What is there? Huh?
The inscription is faded.
Oh yeah. It's almost readable. Yours. Sincerely yours? Lovingly? I don't know. Something like that. Not the clue that we needed.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous a Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
I mean, that's pretty nice, but obviously...
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
That is a pretty... I don't know. Pretty obvious explanation, or I don't know how to really express it. But it's clearly not actual immortality, right? Not what people mean when they say that.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy
How did this recording get here, then?
The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again.
The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
Well, we'll see.
At least that old thing still works.
After everything
I think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
That seems like a very... well, seems like a
How
coincidence.
could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents. This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
I would not have recognized him. He looks very different from the other depictions of him, doesn't it?
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her. Mum, on her wedding day. She looks so beautiful. There's a date. October something. Damn, the number is faded. The anniversary was in October. But which day? I can't believe I don't know this.
Yeah,
There's got to
you
be
really
another
should.
clue somewhere.
I'm running out of things to examine fast, though.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Oh, okay. Please? Huh.
October 13th, Mum's birthday.
So the anniversary is 4 days after that, so 17th. But... so, the numbers are 7, 4, 17? Or does it have to be October 17th? I guess it depends on how many digits are required.
Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
Yeah, well, we know that,
Okay,
Lara.
back to the study to open that safe.
Okay. Wow, already over an hour. This has been going on for a while. But, I mean, it seemed silly to interrupt this again. So I'm determined to finish this now. Actually, what's the situation here? Oh, wow. Still missing a surprising number of relics and documents. Also, what are the murals that we found? I don't know what those would have been. Pretty sure we didn't find any actual murals. But apparently we did find them along the way somewhere.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad. Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Wait, it's only 3 digits? Uh-oh. Really? Wait. Oh, derp. It's not 4 days after her birthday. Her birthday was 4 days later. Okay. So it's 9. Right? 13, yeah.
No.
What?
That's not it.
Oh, wait.
No,
Did I...
that didn't work. The aunt.
Yeah. So I probably just misremembered.
I remember this.
Oh, it's
now.
5. Why did I thought it was 4?
District in ancient
Did I thought?
Egypt
Did I
had
think?
a symbol.
Why did I think it was 7? So it should be 5, 4, 9 then? Oops. Don't jump. There we go. Okay. It's a little bit afraid there for a second. Master Detective. Well, thanks, I guess.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe.
Okay.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Let's hope this is it.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
But I guess they never found the body, right? I suppose if she did, if her plane crashed in the mountains, then that makes it pretty unlikely that she somehow survived. But we don't know for sure.
Dad, what did you do?
He couldn't have done much.
Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy.
Okay.
Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain
One more
there had
chance.
to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page.
Or is it?
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Bring it to the fireplace, I guess? But even then, we're still missing so many documents.
A hidden message.
That looks... Oh.
What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Yeah, there are more numbers. Okay. I think that's... The first one is actually a 1. Then we have this... Strange. The thing that looks maybe, I don't know, like a flower or something, and then the single bird. There's no good angle to really see all of the symbols completely. What's up with this? Is this also... Oh, wait. Wait, what is that? What place is that? The final puzzle. Oh, that's the, I see, that's the wine cellar, actually. The chess table. Wow, okay. And underneath that, we will need the final combination. So, yeah, I think that's the one, the weird smiley face or whatever. Then that thing and the bird. Nope.
I remember
Yeah,
this
that's 1,
now. Each
4,
district in ancient Egypt had
2.
a symbol and a number. I always
Right?
preferred these
Yeah.
symbols.
1, 4, 2. 1, 4, 2. Okay, I guess we'll head back there then. The fastest way would be... I don't know. This might not be the fastest way. Could have climbed up the ladder again, but I didn't really feel like it. I suppose I could have... Yeah, I could have also went backward through the secret tunnel. It's fine. I don't think it really matters much. Oh, you know what? I never did open this. Completely forgot about this additional door. Wait. Oh. I just didn't see this? I remember being here. I just, yeah, completely missed the fact that there was a door here. That's okay. I guess that's the way that I was supposed to take to get me back here quickly. Wait. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought this had been moved back, which would have been very strange. Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 4, was it? Wait, was it? Was it 1, 4, 2? Oh, Jesus. Huh. Well. Oh.
Damn, locked in.
Locked in? Or are we? Oh, yep. Yes, we are.
Open the secret door from the inside. Hope I'm not trapped in here.
And that's how Lara Croft finally dies.
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
Huh. Secret vault. Would you look at that? Well, that should be a mural.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Huh. Vortis sunt autem conservabat ad Aquilonem, scientia ad orientem plagam. Our knowledge is to the east. Huh? Wait. Future to the south or past to the north? That's not exactly what it says. But that's okay. Sunshade plague.
Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
Also, what's there? Crowbar is missing. Really? Would I find that here, of all places? Oh.
Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
Well, maybe this will keep going for a bit longer than I thought. Suppose I could have made this a two-parter. Or technically 3, I guess. Various doors. Really? Well, I guess we found a place to reuse these animations again. Wow. Come on. Come on.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
And yet we cannot open it and take a look. Bummer.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you are heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. After that, I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
Wow. Okay. I think he might be overreacting a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Also, blaming Richard to be personally responsible for Amelia's death in a plane crash? I mean, I guess his reasoning, if there is such a thing, is that she would not have tried flying to Tibet if not for him. But still. Well, I guess you can't really expect anyone to make very rational decisions in a situation like that, but still, well.
This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
Perhaps. In a future game. That's a beautiful statue. I like it. I suppose, yes, the Chinese dragon is a symbol of immortality of sorts.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked.
So he did find her body?
The hour was midnight and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
Did I imagine some kind of document mentioning that her fate was never confirmed? Didn't her brother or dear uncle say something like that?
You brought her home. She's here.
I guess
somewhere.
No one did know that until now. So that's the final secret? Actually finding her body?
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
Yeah, that was mentioned. Okay, I think I found everything here. Nope. Wait. Almost missed that one.
My love. It is silent. So peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment. Only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love. Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
Wow, heavy.
Mum faced death alone. She was so brave.
Surprising that she had a chance to write a goodbye letter. Letter. Wow. Oh, what? No. I didn't mean to necessarily squeeze through here yet. Guess we're gonna make our way back to the main hall somehow. Oh, a letter, of course. And one of these, for good measure. Oh.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
Oh. Can we open this? Oh. Another secret passage. Wait. It's not the same one we used originally. Or is it? Wait. Oh, okay. There she did. Oh, this is here. Of course. Wait, so why am I supposed to go back to the main hall then? Totally didn't recognize this. Or remember that there was a ladder to climb. Okay, how much are we missing? Still a lot. Huh. Well, the map tells me to go there, so I guess I will. Or... Oh, of course. I completely forgot about this. To be quite honest.
Is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Past to the north. Huh. Okay. Just break it open, I guess. Wow, the family crypt. I mean, this place looks quite significantly different. In fact, much smaller than in some of the older games. But in one of the second series of remakes, there was indeed a family crypt this way, right? Not in the exact same location, but close enough. Man, this is really going to become a super long episode. I should have made a cut, but at this point, I feel like we're definitely close enough to the end that I'm just going to continue.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
I guess so, yeah.
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last few weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy, one that I confess caught me entirely off guard. This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
That made him more determined than ever to look for a way to resurrect her. And yet somehow, at some point, he gave up and killed himself.
My great-grandmother Rose, nicknamed the Golden Rose for her perfect reputation. I wonder what she would have thought of me.
It looks like something's missing there. I guess not. Well, we'll save that sarcophagus for last, I guess. Although there might not be a lot more to do.
My
or look
God,
at.
can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
And no one noticed. Okay, I guess there isn't anything else to find. to look at. Alright then.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me, with all my love, your mother.
Well, that's kind of touching, but is that really it? What? How could I possibly have missed so much? No way.
What's this?
Oh.
A letter.
Additional relics will become available in the manor when the main game has been completed. Okay. That doesn't really make sense. Also a sudden outfit change.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services.
Yeah, right.
Sincerely,
That's not going to happen.
Your uncle.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Make the Crofts great again. Okay, this seems to be later, actually, in the continuity. I suppose some time must have passed. I mean, obviously she made her mother's fate official and the existence of the family crypt, notified her uncle and got response from him. And also someone boarded up that hole up there, which, you know, should help slow down the the destruction of this place. This tree is still here. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, anyway, I guess since we can't complete this place now, some new documents may have popped up already, but awkward. I should have gone the other way around. Yeah, but if some relics will only appear after the end of the game, maybe because they contain spoilers or, you know, otherwise connected to the main game's story. I guess I'll return here later anyway, so I might as well call this the end of this, the exploration of this DLC for now. I guess we'll return after the end of the game, alongside, you know, experiencing some of those expeditions game modes, perhaps. Yeah, this is a super long episode, but I guess it's fine. It's not too much, and I did, well, solve the mystery for now, for what it's worth. Next time we're gonna be back in the main game and returning to what's his face's Jacob's village. well, it's been a while, I guess, since I've pursued the main story. Not that long, though. Yeah, we'll explore that place and see how long it takes for Trinity to actually attack, and then, well, we'll see. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.